My bad, y'all. As you can tell, the phone was about to fall. Good dive back again. Once again, let's lock in. I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick because for some god awful reason, I actually like y'all to an extent. Some of y'all. And I feel like if I don't say it and nobody else says it, it's gonna go unchecked and it's gonna go unnoticed. But let's go ahead and rock. Y'all need to stop pulling that foreigner card shit. Okay? Y'all just need to stop. Just stop with that foreigner card shit. Stop pulling that shit in foreign countries, right? Because in case you haven't noticed, eventually that shit is gonna be null and void, right? And when I talk about the foreigner card, I'm more specifically speaking to the I'm the foreigner. These women gon' ride my dick or get on my jacket shit. My money goes a long way, so they gonna rock with me, whatever, man. I'm the foreigner, man. I'm gonna get all these girls and all that stuff. Y'all need to stop pulling that card. Or you need to stop putting yourself in a position where you believe that you are holier than thou. And I'm saying this because if you haven't noticed, as the Passport Brother community, Passport Bros community continues to grow and flourish, what's going to end up happening is there are going to be a lot of guys flocking to your area, a lot of foreign men, more specifically flocking to the areas in which you are promoting. For me, that would be Southeast Asia, more specifically the Philippines. For my brethren down Brazil, Colombia, DR, you already know what it is. You're going to have a lot of these guys flocking to these particular areas. And what's going to tend to happen is, as the influx of foreigners coming to these countries, the foreigner card isn't going to be one that you can pull anymore. It's not going to work like it once did. Back when I first traveled to the Philippines in 2005, officially moved there in 2006, I could probably go months without seeing another foreigner, right? If I were to go back there today, or the last time I did go back in 2018, every day I was seeing foreigners. Every 5 minutes I was seeing foreigners. Every hour or so, man, I was seeing a foreigner. So you start to see how the building of the tourism in certain areas is starting to come about. And eventually, what's going to end up happening is that foreign card that you try to pull so much, that shit ain't going to work no more. And you're not going to be able to impress young ladies with the fact that you are a foreigner anymore. That's not impressing these girls anymore, man. That's in any country, not just Filipinas, could be ladies down in Brazil, the Portuguese women, whatever. The Spanish women, whatever. Colombian women, whatever. Right? That shit ain't impressive no more. Oh, you're a foreigner. Shit, you a dime a dozen now. Back in the day when you used to be one of very few that actually traveled to these countries. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look at me now. Foreign guy in the country getting it in, baby. That shit don't mean as much anymore. Every year, the foreigner card is becoming less and less something that you can pull to try to pull women and to try to get girls and to try to get away or try to get over on things anymore. It's just not what it used to be. And that's because there's a lot more people coming into the country. Now, only very few of you will remember this. Some of you still may experience this. It's very rare nowadays since the Passport Bros community became about. But there was once upon a time wherein foreigners did not really give a fuck about seeing other foreigners in their place, right? Like they have a claim to a particular area overseas, and if they saw another foreigner coming into that country, all of a sudden it was like World War III, man. They mugging you, they ain't trying to help you, they ain't trying to do shit for you. Now we got the Passport Bro community and all of the brothers coming together that are looking to promote traveling overseas, putting out videos, putting out content, meet and greets, and all that shit. Where we're starting to actually build on some shit because we actually can get behind something. Once upon a time, ladies and gentlemen, there was a time where people would look at you like you got shit all over your face if you came into their country. They would hit you with the shit face. Like, who the fuck are you and why are you here in my place? They would do that shit. Some people still do, right? That still exists in some places and stuff. But most of the time, it don't really matter because you can always find somebody else in the same area that would be willing to help you when somebody's not willing to do for you. Or at least they're not willing to do for you unless you pay for time and services rendered, right? Like they prostitute themselves and shit. But in reality, man, that foreigner card ain't worth it anymore, man. You can't pull it like you once did. And y'all need to chill with that shit, man. That shit's starting to get played, right? If that's what you have to do to get girls now, it's kind of starting to look shifty. And it ain't going to help you very much in the long run. I'm saying this because if you don't know, now you know. But if you're not aware of this, you're going to get out there looking stupid. You're going to be out there looking real crazy, bro. Talk about, oh man, shit, just because I'm from America or wherever you from, all these girls gonna hit up on this boy, man. They gonna be all up on the nigga shit. Yeah. I saw my boy so in the YouTube video, man. He was getting mad bitches and shit like that. Yo, man, he's getting them all, man. I'm gonna be getting them all too. There's a lot that comes with the way a lot of guys are getting girls. Like, honestly, if you're not paying for it, you have to be able to have communication skills. If you lack the basic communication skills, there are very few things you're going to be able to accomplish while being a passport bro, or while being a foreigner while being a foreigner in these countries and shit, right? Walking around with a big ass fucking USA flag on your forehead or something like that, like that's really gonna rock with you or get you what you need, or slap $100 bill on your forehead might get you murked or some shit, right? But it's not what it used to be, y'all. It's just not. Same rules don't apply in this new wave of people traveling, this new wave of the community, this new wave of brethren that are looking to travel overseas, and as long as they continue to travel in droves, right? Eventually, that foreigner card ain't gonna be shit. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, because we've talked about it before, but let me say it one more time before we get to getting. You got a lot of guys that are choosing to travel. A lot of guys that are able to get their money up and able to get their passport, able to get out of whatever country they are from. More specifically, we talk about my brethren in the United States. Within those droves of individuals that are coming to your countries, Philippines, Southeast Asia, Korea, Japan, DR, Colombia, Brazil, you name it, there's going to be a sprinkle of betas and some simps up in there, bro. There's going to be some sprinkles of them in there. And I promise you this, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Before the term beta male and simp was even a term, I was seeing this shit, right? Back in the early 2000s when I first got there to the Philippines. You'll have guys that will lead with the wallet, and for me, that is a beta move of all beta moves. When we talk about leading with the wallet, oh, whatever you need, I got you. You know, you thinking you pimping, or you thinking that looks good, but now you haven't gotten any, but yet and still you paid this girl's electric bill, you paid for this girl to have her mama to have a sorry store, you paid for all of this shit, thinking that you look good as the foreigner in these young ladies' eyes, but now all of a sudden you just being used like, what the fuck, right? So with the new wave of people that are coming in, I'm starting to believe there's a few more sprinkles that are coming in with the crew, right? So not only do you have to battle if you consider other passport brethren competition, I'm not saying that you do, because we shouldn't, because there's so many different women in the country that we can all eat, right? There's so much variety in the diet that we can all eat. Trust me. If that's your vibe, let me tell you something. They're going to make it a little bit harder, right? They're going to make it a little bit harder to an extent, right? If you stand your ground, you got a backbone, you already know. Baby girl, if you fuck with him and you rock with him and he did this for you, don't think that I am him, right? Fuck that. Fuck that. No. We do not get down like that. He did all that for you. And I hope that you got everything that you wanted out of him. He's probably been warned. Red flags are all there. He's probably been told time and time again, you was not the one. If he continues to do so, he is doing so at his own detriment. But if you think you're going to come over here with the real ones and you think that same shit going to slide, oh, because so-and-so did it, then you take your ass back to so-and-so, right? If that's the case, you stick with so-and-so, because this is not how it's going to rock over here. Guys are going to constantly have to put that foot down and, tell them, hey, that's just not how it's going to happen. But again, those beta males, that little sprinkle that's coming into the country with the other fellow passport brethren, are gonna actually not necessarily make it hard for you, but they're gonna add a small little roadblock challenge to the situation, especially if these young ladies have the mindset that all foreigners are gonna be like this. Heaven forbid that's the first foreigner she ever dealt with, the guy that just led with his wallet and paid for every fucking thing for everybody. She gonna think all foreigners like that. Then she meet a real one, and they gotta put her ass back in a place, right? So something that you need to keep in your mind. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, man, that is my time, effort, and energy, man. I ain't got no more for y'all. Appreciate y'all locking in. I only do this because I love y'all. You know what it is. Been a good time, man. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed. If you haven't bought an ebook, knock that out. On my merch, you already know where it's at, man. Appreciate y'all locking in, man. Take care. Stay blessed, man. Doc is out.